In sixth grade, we have been studying watersheds and learning how our behavior affects water in our local community and well beyond. It included an in-depth study of topographical maps because that's how you're really going to see where and how the water flows. Project that the sixth graders have been working on, they had to design their own watershed on paper using scaled contour lines. They had to then create a model, 3D model, of their watershed using paper mache. They had to make predictions about where they thought the water was going to flow throughout their ecosystem, test it by raining down on it with a spray bottle, and then tracking where the water actually flowed. As you will see, they did a wonderful job.
Yeah, we can talk about that. No, which one do you want? Yeah, the river can go down here, over here, like do this, and then maybe a lake over here. Here, why don't we do this? Alrighty, so we have this snow mountain, ginormous one, chunkier one. And then it goes like, and then it goes like that. Should we wear shorts? Yeah. That's where the picture's right there.
Yep, we're focusing on getting our model done, so let's not get silly. Some interesting pattern making techniques. They are popping through their plan onto the cardboard so they can then cut out the shapes. Hey there! The construction is going very well, and I see mountains rising all around me. We just finished Drop Everything and Read out in the hallway, so they're a little bit rushed to try to make up the time in their science projects. But they don't need to worry because I'm going to give them extra time. And here are the Coachmanites making some really great progress on their watershed areas. Of course, my room once again is looking like a tornado went through it, but that's okay. Science is sometimes messy.
Okay, then we'll rip this off.
No! It's okay, no, it's okay. No, you're fine. Nobody will ever know. Wait, no, use the...
Could we modify our plan? Could we revise our plan if we find it's a little bit too high?
There we go. We're going to let Harvey get that part. We got this part too. Yes? And then we're going to see who's brave enough.
That's one piece.
We are getting close to the paper mache stage, which I guess is a good thing. It certainly is the messier part. Sorry, am I stepping on something you need, Johnny? Things are looking very, very good.
Number 5. I don't know. That's my cool jar.
Another group has started the paper mache process.
I need you to do paper mache with us.
We've moved building and paper mache into the lab where we have a little bit more room and a little bit more room to dry things. The batter is similar to pancake batter, but it's missing a few ingredients.
My mom makes pancakes all the time.
Baking powder or baking soda, it's missing the leavening. It's just flour and water. We've made a lot of progress in a fairly short time. So we should definitely be at a point where we can be testing our watersheds. If not at the end of this week, certainly the beginning of next week.
We also have to have like
Once they really start going, you're going to need a lot of newspaper. You'll be surprised how much you need. So where do you think, Johnny, are you part of this group? Which part? Is he part of your group? No? Okay.
guys. We're having one river right here, right? Oh, here. So that's why we put this here. We have our river right here. We have our river mouth right here.
So I think the water's gonna come here and then
Split. So this is our pond.
like squiggle.
You don't have to do squiggles because I don't want you to destroy the marker.
This is like our pretty much like so they're
all gonna run. I'm thinking it's gonna run right
they're all gonna kind of like run off the mountain.
Make a dome around here so it won't fall from the edges.
You've got your water flowing out of your pond, and you've got your water flowing uphill. Can water flow uphill?
Right there.
So I would look very carefully at your water flow and make sure that you're not trying to get the water to flow uphill.
This one will come back. It's not gonna go like that. We'll also go like
One right here and then go down.
yeah. But if you go down, you might have to go up. I think there's gonna be a pond that collects there too.
No, it's
because
just a pond is here.
there's also this.
Guys, think about it. If you add
No, there's. No, because chilling, they're still gonna go.
Bring the cord.
It's gonna collect there and it's gonna go down. It's gonna get stuck there.
Now there are some rules that we've learned earlier. One of them is water goes downhill. So if you're looking at an area and you're hoping the water is going to go uphill, water will not go uphill.
unless you give some kind of propulsion.
It's not going to go uphill.
But then if you look at this part where we didn't get it.
Your next step is to test your model. So you need to pick a spot on the floor. Get a rainmaker, which is a spray bottle, and start raining on your project. You're going to rain over the entire
Like just
Go. You're gonna rain over the whole thing and you're gonna see where the water flows.
Keep spraying.
Oh, you need to spray it up.
Yeah.
It's going where you want to do it, I guess.
Your pond is very successful. Look at that. The pond is filling up. You've got water coming down each of the mountains. The areas that you felt were going to be rivers, indeed are rivers. And your pond is filling. Alrighty, you may stop raining. You have a successful... I know, it's fun, but we don't...
Yeah, it is what I did.
So now we're going to empty the water into the sink, grab paper towels.
When we were Alice was running here. I was running like right here. It was coming down like here and then flowing. Same spot here and a little bit there. It all flowed into here. Exactly. Same with this spot. It rained here and then rained there and then collected and went down.
And having this like hill here was like
It was perfect.
yeah, it was like just making sure that no water like escaped.
You have where you think the water's going to end up, but you don't have any indication of how you think it's going to get there.
I feel like it's gonna come
Now,
right
Ethan,
here.
you can't do their model, especially since you just successfully completed yours. Okay, your next step is to just rain all over it and see if the water goes where you think it's going to go. You might want to get a little closer. Your next step is to rain on all over your landscape and see where the water actually goes. So you'll notice that the ponds that you had over on this side definitely collected water.
Yeah.
The main pond didn't actually collect water at all because it's uphill.
Which mini pond?
This main part right here where you thought the water would collect, see how there's not really that much water in there? That's because that's uphill from here. Your river, it was perfect, but the area where your pond was.
I think Noah just colored that in as part of the river.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't think.
I
don't think he meant that as a pond.
okay,
I think it was just supposed to be like a really big river.
part of the river. Really nice. You did not get a pond on the top of your mountain over here.
That was an arrow.
That was an error?
Yeah, I don't know what Noah was.
Because Noah saw the arrow and decided.
I'm gonna refill these.
Okay. Alrighty, you may start raining when you are ready. Okay, let's stop and take a look because you have plenty of water. So the areas that you thought the water was going to run down from, absolutely. The areas that you thought were going to be ponds. Beautiful. Beautiful job. Thank you for watching.